Okay, so I'm just going to wait a few minutes, let some people come in and join us before we get started. We'll start here in about 2 or 3 minutes. I think that's fair. Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I was just saying that we're going to give it a few minutes, maybe like two, maybe 3 more minutes, let some people come in, and then we'll get started. I think it's a little slow going. You might be the only one here. Oops, and there you go. So we're just going to give it a few more minutes and then we'll get started with the discussion. I'm going to start at 7:04 with the discussion. Just waiting on a few more people to join us. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. We've been waiting. The first thing I do want to talk about is waiting. So while I get a lot of readings where the person is waiting for their ex to come back. Hi, Tiffany. And while they're waiting, I always tell them, focus on yourself, do things you want to do. But so many, hi Kia, so many of these people that are waiting on their exes who cheated on them, who stopped calling, who have blocked them, who've done all these different things. And while you're waiting, and I'm putting air quotations up around waiting, I want you to do something for me. I want you to make a list of all the qualities that you want in your perfect person. I'm doing very well, Tiffany. And what I mean by that is not necessarily looks, but things that you want in that person. Do you want that person to be kind? Do you want that person to be loyal? Do you want that person to be faithful? Hi, Tommy. Do you want that person to be successful? As you're making this list, and put down everything that you want from this person. A person who wants to have children, who is going to be a good mother or father, adventurous. I don't know if I already said that. I didn't make notes on this part. But as you're making that list, go back and instill those qualities that are on your list in yourself. Let's say you want your perfect person to be adventurous. Well, then you need to be adventurous. You want someone who's kind. Well, then you need to be kind. Do you see where I'm going here? People do say that opposites attract. And while that is true, it's more like opposites complement rather than attract, because one may have one thing, one may have another, and it complements each other, kind of like salt and pepper. Both are perfectly fine by themselves, but when you put them together, they complement each other. So please just go back and while you're waiting, make this list. Or even if you're not waiting, go ahead, make a list of all the qualities you want in your perfect person, and then instill those qualities in yourself. Because if you're wanting someone who is adventurous and you're not being adventurous yourself, you're not going to find somebody out rock climbing while you're sitting at home. You see where I'm going here? If you want to marry a doctor, well, then you probably need to go out to a wine bar close to a hospital. You can't just always wait for these people to come to you. And that's why you need to instill those qualities in yourself. If you want someone who's kind, be kind. Because if you want someone who's kind and you're a dick, they're not going to like you. I mean, it's just not likely going to happen. So what are some other things, other qualities? If you want children, be kind to children. If you want your person to be kind to your children, then you need to be kind to other people's children. Let me see. Shoot me some ideas. Tell me some of the qualities that you guys want in your perfect person. You can just type it in the little comment box. Responsibility, that's a very good one. So if you want a person who is responsible, then you need to be responsible. And accountability goes along with responsibility. So you want somebody that can help support you. And when I say help, I don't say be your sugar daddy. So part of responsibility and accountability is paying your bills. Even if you're a month behind, keep your shit on. You know what I'm saying? Until you can get to a point where you can pay them off. If you want somebody who's going to pay their bills, you pay your bills. And be responsible. Those are some very good qualities. Anything else? Whew, it's hot again. Oh, I remember another one. Hygiene. A lot of people don't even think about this. They think, oh, I want him to be tall and handsome and muscular, be fit, have a good body, all that stuff. Yeah, you can ask for a fit person, and then you can be fit too. But how about hygiene? I mean, who wants a stinky partner, right? You know? So you want somebody who has good hygiene, then you have good hygiene. And I'm not saying you guys don't have good hygiene. I'm just saying that you can pay more attention to that. Put more pride in yourself. Well, okay, so you have these, but I have ran into people that walk over you. Well, we're going to get to that in just a minute too. Because you deserve better. You have to stand your ground. And what, okay. We're not going to let people walk over us. August is the month of empowerment, and we need to empower ourselves. Okay, so We need to shed your validation, shed your need of validation from others. I'm going to tell you this story about this banana split, okay? So you have the bananas and you cut them in half. Yes, teeth is very good. So take care of your teeth. Brush your teeth. Go to the dentist. Go to the orthodontist. If you have to, go get dentures. I mean, I'm not ashamed. I have dentures. And you know what? Them bitches are beautiful. If I would have taken better, well, anyway. But yes, teeth are really good. Okay, so I'm a Leo also. Shedding your need of validation from others. So we're going to make a banana split, all right? We've got our banana. We're going to cut it in half and put it in the bowl, one on each side. We're going to put in our 3 scoops of ice cream. On top of that ice cream, we're going to put things I like. We're going to put hot fudge on 1 scoop. We're going to put hot caramel on another scoop and pineapple on the 3rd scoop. Then we're going to swirl on some whipped cream, throw on some nuts because, you know, we're all a little bit nuts anyway. And then you take a bite. Well, how do you think that banana split tastes? It's pretty fucking good. Then somebody says, oh, you forgot the cherry. So like, oh shit, you go grab a cherry, throw it on top. And you know what? That cherry didn't make that banana split. That banana split was perfect the way it was. It was pretty fucking awesome. When you added that cherry, all it did was complement that banana split's completeness. So what I'm saying is, you're already pretty freaking awesome. You don't need to try to be, you don't need to wait around for, I didn't really make notes on this part. You don't really need to bow down to someone else. You don't need to let other people walk all over you because you're already fucking awesome. Okay, now I'm going to leave you with this quote from Lucille Ball. She says, love yourself first and everything else falls into line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. Absolutely. When you open the door of loving yourself, it reveals a whole new world. What you do not have, you cannot give. How you treat yourself is how you treat others. Hold on 1 second. That's right, it didn't make the banana split. The banana split was just fine the way it was. So, okay. How you treat yourself is how you treat others. How you treat others. And this is, I did make notes, so I'm reading, so forgive me. I just wanted to make sure I got the whole message across. This is not selfishness, but truly results in the opposite. The highest form of love recognizes that to love yourself is to love another, and vice versa. For all of our actions are connected like ripples on a pond. So today, begin by stopping all negative self-talk. Don't say you get people who walk all over you, because what you're telling the universe is, I have people that walk all over me, so therefore they send people who walk all over you. So don't say things like that. Because remember, you're fucking awesome, right? So today, begin by stopping all the negative self-talk. I threw that out the window years ago. What a waste of energy. Instead, replace that with loving, kind thoughts toward yourself. I'm fucking awesome. I attract amazing people to me. You are doing your best. You are truly a beautiful, unique creation of the universe. You are meant to be here. You have a person, a purpose. Clue, that purpose is to be yourself. Rejoice in this magnificent day. Now, you can journal about your day before you go to sleep tonight and realize all the miraculous things that have occurred. Your lungs breathed, your heart pumped, Trillions of cells in your body operated in a perfectly coordinated dance without any thought of yours. You turned a faucet and water came out. What is this craziness? How delightful. Do you have a refrigerator that keeps your food from spoiling? What a blessing. I could go on and on. How many amazing delights can you find today? So many things to be mesmerized by. Don't worry about what you don't have. Be grateful for what you do have. You are already incredibly blessed. And once you acknowledge and are truly grateful for those blessings, you will receive even more blessings. So soak up each and every single day. Hi, Diana. Hello, everyone hi, Ashley. Hi, Shishi. So does that make sense to you guys? Don't let people walk all over you. There's no need to let people walk all over you. Another thing is, why are you even, and I'm going to say this because I just got to, I'm a Leo. I think who said that? Who said they're a Leo? Tiffany. Yeah, so Tiffany, you're going to understand why I have to say this. Why the fuck are you waiting around on somebody who cheated on you? You're better than that. But I'm sorry. If I offended anybody, I apologize. Not really, but you know. Just go back and make that list. Like I said in the beginning, write down all the qualities that you want in your perfect person. Is I want him to cheat on me on that list? I don't think so. I want him to not talk to me. Is on that list? No. So write down the qualities you want, instill them in yourself, know that you're fucking awesome, and don't let people walk all over you, and don't settle for less. I'm not saying that people have to bow down and kiss your feet, but they do need to respect you. Exactly. You're worth so much more. You think it's easy just to settle? But you don't need to settle. You're such a beautiful person, didn't you? You're awesome. And you need to believe that too. Yes, but are you talking about like when people have kids and get married and they don't want to get divorced because of the kids and things like that? Or because here's the deal. People can't move out because they don't have the money, right? Let's use that for an example because, and then I'm going to get to the kids in a minute. People can't move because they don't have the money. Well, just because you're, let's say, an RN, I don't know what you guys do, but let's say you're an RN and you can't find work. Well, McDonald's is always hiring. Bucky starts off at $12 to $13 an hour. That's a gas station. There are jobs out there. Okay? If you're going to sit around and wait on one person and you're sitting around waiting on a specific type of job, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to take action. You can go get a job at McDonald's or hire you on the spot and put you to work the following Monday. Go to Bucky's. That takes a little longer, you know, you can apply online. 7-Eleven. There's all kinds of places that, and look, listen, I shit you not. Walmart has some freaking amazing benefits. My mom used to work at Walmart, and the benefits are, oh my God, they're really good benefits. So anybody can talk all the shit they want to about Walmart, but they do take care of their people. So if you can't leave a bad situation because you don't have the money, then go get a job. Get the money. Also, I don't want to bring religion into it, but the Catholic Church does help a lot of people. If you're in a situation that you need out of, Or if your lights are about to get turned off, don't wait till the day before. Ask for help. There are people out there who will help. Now, if you are staying married or in a relationship with somebody because you have children together, fuck that. I'm a single mom. I've been divorced since September 2000, or actually no, August. Oh my God, it was today, August the 27th, 2010. My divorce was final. And what's this? I've been divorced for 9 years today. Yay me! And you know what? I've kept my kids in private school the entire time. I take care of both of my children. I mean, we don't always have everything we want. We damn sure have everything we need. And if their dads want to see them, fine. But I don't need to be miserable, because when I was miserable, my kids saw how miserable I was, and they were miserable. So get out. I'm not saying be single, but get out of a bad situation. You don't have to stay in a bad situation. Any thoughts from anybody? I'm just going to sit here and vape while I wait on y'all to say something. And I'm really not trying to preach. I'm really not. But I do the readings on Keen, and I'm on every single day, and it's so much over and over and over again. No wonder I'm single, because I'm in so many freaking relationships. Why the fuck do I want my own? But I see the same thing over and over and over again, and that's why I feel like I need to put it out there that you you know, you don't have to pay $1.99 a minute here. I'll do this every Tuesday. But there are people who will help you, and there are things that you can do. And make your list. Oh, my mom didn't talk to me. My mom was so shitty. And I know she's not listening because she never gets on Facebook. But, yeah. All you gotta have is determination that you are going to make sure. My goal, I guess you could say, is I don't want my children to have to suffer the way that I did. So I'm going to do everything that I possibly can do to make their life better. And I was actually living in Littleton, Colorado when the whole Columbine shooting happened, and I swore I would never send my kids to public school. That is why my kids go to private school. It's not to be like trying to be like the Joneses or anything. Which I love Tanya and Jasmine Jones, don't get me wrong. But I didn't want drugs and guns, and I didn't want my kids to die. So I put them in private school. I applied for scholarships. Their school is a Catholic school. Because I get scholarships, I also have to do a community service in order to, it's part of the requirements of keeping the scholarship. And I still have to pay part of it too. I mean, it's not 100% scholarship, but my point is, if there's a will, there's a way, and it can be done. Anybody want to add anything? Nope. I think I maybe scared people away. And I didn't mean to. This is things that I feel like everyone needs to hear. Because too many people are taking it up the butt. And these bitches ain't even spitting on it first. And it hurts. Don't let that happen to yourself. You don't have to. And if y'all if any of y'all by chance need help, send me a message. I'll do my best to try to help you guys out. I mean, I can't do anything financially, but because, you know, I do have 2 kids and they're teenagers. That costs everything I have. But I can maybe direct you somewhere that can help you. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Everybody needs help. Frickin' Jesus needed help carrying the cross. Who was that? Simon? Simon helped Jesus carry the cross when he fell down. Everybody needs help. Don't be too proud to ask for help. Okay, so y'all want to do some little mini readings? Throw some questions at me. I'm ready for you. I'm ready to take on the world. No, I guess I kind of maybe have a little attitude tonight, but it's whatever. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here, Ashley. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and read some cards. Hit me up with some questions. We got about 33 minutes. Okay, let me see. I spoke to you last night on Keen about Tony. Late last night, he said he was depressed. No, just pretty good. I'm worried because I know what you're. Keep praying for him. Light him. This is to Rianne. Keep praying for him and light a candle. But this is really something that he has to work through on his own. You can be there for him if he reaches out, but let him reach out to you. What he's going through is pretty bad. And I know you want to help, but you can't do it for him. He has to do it or he won't heal. Thank you, Sheila. And yes, I do angel readings and say fuck, so, you know, it is what it is. As long as people get the message, that doesn't matter, right? My daughter made me a swear jar for Christmas one time. I am going to text you back, Ashley. You just stay focused on yourself and do what you've got to do for you right now, and the rest will come. But as far as the rest, the time frame, I'll text you back. I understand it is very scary. Hi, Lynn. But he has to work through this himself. Thank you, Lynn. I'm doing readings now if you want to go ahead and ask a question. And I'm sorry, I really am from Texas, but I do talk fast. I was married to a guy from New York, and I was married to a Yankee sailor. Yes, he was from New York, and he was in the Navy, so that's why I talk fast and sometimes say bad words. Okay, so this last Saturday, however, I kept hearing something saying, tell him he was supposed to have 5 kids. Didn't make it. He looked at me and said, how do I know that? When you hear things and you have those feelings and you feel like you need to tell, then do tell. If people look at you weird, that's fine. They can look at you weird. They look at me weird all the time. Sheila, he was from Oswego, way up north. Okay. Okay, Lynn, he is someone from that is returning to you, that is from your past, that wasn't necessarily a love interest before, but will be this time around. Seems more like a friend. He's very down to earth and practical, financially responsible, and he does not like conflict at all. What is what called? Kia. What is that called? Oh, it's just called, well, messages from spirit. It's almost like not really a medium, it's just you're getting messages from spirit. I don't know exactly what it's called. I believe it will be mutual, Lynn. Where did she go? She's not talking. Will there be any changes in my finance and love life in the next few months? Okay, let me see. Sheila. Are you in a relationship now? Like you just started one? Because they're showing new love, beginnings, lovers. You're also very soon going to be manifesting more money, a new financial enterprise. However, you are holding yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid. Have confidence in yourself. Also see some travel coming up. And then at the end of the year, something happens at the end of the year that's not so great. Something comes to an end. Or you feel backstabbed in some way. You know, I feel like what they're telling me is around the holidays you get really depressed and you know what I'm saying? Don't do that, because that could really mess up your whole December. Other than that one thing, everything looks good. Thank you, Lynn. Yes. Well, Sheila, if you're not in one now, you're very soon going to be, because they specifically showed lots of emotion, new beginnings, new love, and the Lover's card all right there on top of you. So maybe, okay, so I said that you were holding yourself back. Take the blinders off. See who's right in front of you, because there's somebody there right now that you're not seeing. So don't hold yourself back. Give somebody a chance. Yes, Sheila, that is dealing with love. Can you tell me if you see my message? When I look at it, it doesn't. You know what? The weird thing about yours, Tiffany, is sometimes I read the messages through Hootsuite, because that way I don't miss any. And over there on Hootsuite, it says Facebook user, and it doesn't have a picture. I think that's why I got confused the last couple of weeks. I was like, who the hell is Facebook user? But when I come over here, it's you. So on Facebook, yes, I can see your name, I can see your picture. But on other applications, when I'm reading the comments through like Hootsuite, it says Facebook user. You will be traveling next week. You're going to be doing more traveling than just next week, because they show you planning another trip and then going. I would say around October, November. Let me see. Tiffany. Yep, you have a beautiful face. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4 or 5 kids up there? I can see who you are. It feels like, do you get depressed around Christmas time? Or have issues in the family, like somebody backstabbing you or something? It seems like you have a hard time right at the end of the year. Is that not a good time for you? You like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people get depressed around the holidays and things kind of go to shit. I don't necessarily think it's about your relationship. I think it's just like you're overwhelmed. On this flip that I am doing for the first time on my own. Okay. Okay, so that's what it is. They were showing that it was coming up. December is a very hard time for you. Okay, Lynn, let's see. Will you be able to make money on this flip? Yes, you will. No, I don't think you're going to. And oh, they say you're going to make it very soon, very quickly. Not necessarily soon, but you're going to get a quick turnaround on it. It might not be 50,000 or whatever you're looking for. It may be less, but you definitely will make money. And a lot of people will be talking about it too. But it will turn around pretty quickly. Tiffany, will I have more children? Let me see. I'm hearing for the house is 2022. You need to get your stuff together first. They say you know what you're supposed to get together. Let's see. More kids for Tiffany. They say yes. But the house, I don't think it'll be next year. I think it's going to take a couple of years. They're saying you need to get some things together. Lynn, yes, you will be able to do more. But listen, they're saying take your time. Don't rush. Don't try to do bam, 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 just so you can make more money, because quality over quantity is what they're saying. So take your time, make sure you do everything right, and you'll end up making more in the long run, because if you try to do it too fast, that's going to mess things up and you won't make as much. Yeah, okay, Kia, let's see. Will Kia become a registered nurse? They are saying yes, you have all of the right connections. How are you able to switch from one to another? You mean each person? It's because, okay, I do so many readings on Keen that I have to. It's just like, I don't, how do I put it? I don't leave myself wide open. It's like click, 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 click. I don't know how to explain it. And once I do one person, it's hard to go back. It kind of throws me off. But yeah, that's how I do it. It's like an off and on switch. I don't stay open all the time. I can't handle it, to be honest. And the cart, let me see. How many children? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. No, they're not really telling me, to be honest. How many are those kids on your cover picture? Are those all yours? I mean, I'm not saying anything, but are those all your children? You're very welcome, Tiffany. Oh, Lord. You have a basketball team. Now you just need someone to keep score, right? Okay. Rhiann, do you see my daughter married with children in the future? They're saying yes. It'll be a little while, though. Let me see. Right now, she doesn't want to get married. She's not thinking, but she will. She'll get married. She'll get married on the 25th of the month. But right now, she's not wanting to. Not this month, but when she does get married. Right now, she doesn't want to get married, but she will. Will Lynn get married? Let me see. Will Lynn get married? Yes, Lynn. I do see you married. Yeah, the girl can keep the score. Girls, I was going to say the girls can count better. I'm not even going to go where my mind went with that. Oh no, I'm so sorry. They're little angels and they're still with you, and you can talk to them. Did you give them names? So, Lynn, are you married now? I see you married. If you're not already married, then you need to make that list. Write down the qualities you want in your perfect person, instill those qualities in yourself, and go get your man or woman or, Oh, those are beautiful names. Talk to them. Talk to your babies. Tell them stories. They're still with you. Oh, Lynn, you should ask for a handyman. He can help you. Oh, yeah. Is Jay a handyman? He can help you flip the houses. That just came to me. I don't know why I said that. She will. Just talk to her. Tell her stories. Do things that babies, and then let them grow up with you after you've made contact. You know what I'm saying? Build it and they will come. Firemen. Oh, well, that'll come in handy if there's any electrical work that needs to be done. That means he's strong, right? He can help tote some stuff. You see, you can complement each other. Not complete each other, because you're already complete. Remember the banana split. Complement each other. Okay, we got about 13 more minutes. You guys are very welcome, but we're not over for another 13 minutes, so if y'all want to hit me with some more questions. I think it's that New York guy that made me talk so fast. If I talk slower, maybe we can draw it out for another 13 minutes. I gotta talk like a Texan, y'all reckon? Yes, it is. If you weren't here at the very beginning, I told the story of the banana split. And so go back and re-listen to, because the first half hour, first 20, 25 minutes, something like that, was a discussion. So there were some important things. Well, I think they were important, and I think that people need to hear. So go back and rewatch the video. My birthday was on July 29th. Oh, happy late birthday. Yours was only a couple days ago. It looks like, Rianne, that she's going to meet him online or through some kind of networking system. Okay, let me see. And you guys share this video so other people can get the message too. Even though they, may not be able to make it in because we only have 11 minutes left, at least they can go back and rewatch it and hear the message. He's very attracted to you. Spirit is telling you to make the effort and enjoy the bliss of your time together. But here we go. Love yourself first. So always, always love yourself first. That was for Lynn. Will my finances change? Yes, Lynn, go back and listen to it, because Spirit just confirmed, love yourself first. He is attracted to you, and you guys have a good time together. Will my finances change? 420. Not right now. They pretty much stay the same. Was it your dad that sent Jay back to you? Let me see. They are saying yes. He is watching over you. He's talking about a second chance. I don't know what that is, but it was a second chance for you, Lynn. You guys are very welcome. Do you guys have any more comments or questions, or what did y'all think about today? Do y'all want to do this again, like have a discussion and then do the readings, or what do you think? Look at me, I'm looking for validation. I'm not looking for validation, I'm just asking. You guys think we should do this again? Come up with another topic? Okay, so you guys have to give me some ideas. I mean, as I go throughout the week, I can, look for patterns of something we can discuss, see what keeps coming up again and again and again. That's basically what I did this week. Because people do need to focus on themselves. They need something to do while they wait, because you don't really need to wait. Don't wait. Focus on yourself, keep moving forward, and do that by making that list. Empower yourself. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he is lost. There, he's feeling a lot of fear and anxiety, betrayal. They're also showing that there could be like addictions involved. I don't want to really put your business out on a public platform, but yeah, he's got some things going on. That would be great, Tiffany. We can do that sometime. Did I miss anybody? Yeah, Tiffany, he's got some issues. He's got some stuff he's going through. Yeah, I'm willing to do swaps. We can do swaps. Did you go on, are you the one that I think last week I put Benville Wynn's web address? She's really good, and she has a lot of videos that teach tarot. You can go to her website. She's got all kinds of information. So if you guys need, she's the one person that I would send everyone to go to learn tarot. But a lot of it, I do open reading. I know the meanings, and I continue to learn new meanings and new what am I looking for? New ways to read. But a lot of mine is open reading. When you look at the pictures, there are all kinds of things inside the pictures that you can see, and the way they work for me is a lot of times like triggers, memories. I hear words. Sometimes I see pictures in my mind, but they're all the tarot is so amazing to me. It's a tool, and that's probably one of the reasons that I can go from one person to another. I was asked earlier, how could I switch from one person to another? Because the cards are triggers, and I don't leave that switch. Everybody's not allowed to come inside my head, to be honest, because if I left that switch on, I'd go absolutely insane. Any relocation? Yeah, well, you were traveling. I know you were traveling. So let me see. Relocation for Sheila. Tiffany, I'm shuffling for you, Sheila, but Tiffany, when I read the Celtic Cross, I look at the pictures and I tell a story. I don't necessarily say, oh, this is you, this is what supports or blocks you, this is what is above you, below you, behind you, before you, what else, hopes and fears, people around you, mental state, and final outcome. I look at it, and yes, the center cards are what's going on right now, and I do go from there, but I do it in a story. And the 4 on the side, September, October, November, December. That's how I do it. I don't use the traditional place settings for the cards. Okay. But you have to do what works for you, what you feel most comfortable with. Okay, relocation for Sheila. It does look like there will be a move, and it will be with somebody that is, you're moving with somebody that's very loyal to you. A friendship, but also kind of like a guardian, maybe like a best friend or a partner. But somebody loyal is moving with you. There will be a relocation. Also, try to learn like the 3 card. When someone asks a question, let's do a random one. What's going to happen with my finances? Okay, let me just pick 3 cards. And this is just random. We had the Knight of Swords. More money's coming in. The Moon it's going to come from a source that you're not expecting. And Ace of Wands, this is a new cycle in enterprise. So someone that you're not expecting is bringing in a new way for you to make money. Do you see how I did that? Just lay out the 3 cards. I always tell people the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is the very best. It is draining. Hi, Mark. How you doing? My daughter, stay with this guy. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and log off of here. If you guys want to, you can book a reading with me on the website right here, conjureknits.com. Also go and I do a lot of, I've been lazy for the last 10 days, but I do a lot of tarot readings online too, like my card of the day, and I go through and I walk through different decks. So if y'all want to, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, all my links are here in the description box. But the Rider-Waite-Smith is great. That's the best deck you can have to learn on, because there is so much more information about Rider-Waite-Smith. And get to know Pamela Coleman Smith. Read her story. Get to know who she was. She was the artist. She's very impressive. Okay, but I love you guys, and I will see you all again next week, hopefully before. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.